What's going on, everybody? It's CryptoVision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be going over AVT per membership request. So if you like today's video, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I really appreciate it. So we got AVT here on the weekly. Looks like it had a really nice move up. Looks today it's pretty neutral. Nothing too crazy. Which you can't ask everything to go up at once, can you? I mean, look at this, all green in one day. 22% for Turbo. Zora's up big. Your XLMs are up. Your Bitcoin is up. But can we see some continuation, or is it just going to be another, hurt you, hurt your soul kind of thing? I digress. So for AVT, it does look like you got that 1-2. Then you have your A, B, C for your third. No real fifth displayed on the charts for the weekly, but that's okay. Okay, you do have you have a 1-2-3. Okay, this does look like a fourth wave move. Okay, and in your fourth wave, do you have a ABC? You sure do. That's the most important, right? You have like your 1-2-3-4-5, then you have a B wave. Okay, so you have your A, B. Okay, and then what do we got here? What do we got here? This is the most important part, right? This is the most important part. I mean, 1-2. Is this whole thing a 3? A, B, C for a 3. You came down for a fourth. And then now you're coming back for your fifth and final wave. That could be, AVT could be nearing I think it's nearing the bottom. I think it is. Let's check it out. Let's see these levels. Right? You can't just use the fib. You can't just use the voodoo of wave structure. You got to use the voodoo of Elliott wave theory as well, right? So let's go ahead and get some voodoo on here. Almost to the 1-to-1 extension, but we're gonna put some levels on here for sure. Okay, first level order of business is 382, right? If you can't get above that, you're not going to see all-time highs. Man, you're at 85 cents though. $5 million market cap. This thing can go crazy. This thing can go crazy. It doesn't even matter. $7. It doesn't matter, right? Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. But when you're looking at a $5 million market cap asset, this thing can blink and it's going to go crazy, right? And then that's 618. See, right? So you're coming up through here. You're going to see how you react with these levels. I need to put a mellow yellow. Put a, right there. That's a good resistance level. And then we can go through and get some other levels down through here, okay? In terms of where you came down to through here, I gotta zoom back out. I gotta zoom out, right? Get a little bit closer. 786 is right there. Look at that, beautiful. Right to the 786. It's beautiful. So that means I'm guessing this B wave got close to the 618 of this move. No. I'm tripping. No. And we can move this up through here because that's the B wave. Put this up through here. Boom. 531. Because we already got one right at that B wave, so that's perfect. Okay, so we're getting close, right? We're getting close. In terms of the price, targets to the upside, I don't know if I want to take this wick. This wick is kind of scammy, it's kind of scammy. I'm gonna take it, but just might maybe put an asterisk by it. It's a very large wick, and I'm gonna use this as the low. The low could be in. We're gonna zoom in. That 618 is right there, so we're gonna bump this up to right there. Boom. And then we're gonna bump this down just slightly. Boom. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. We're getting close, right? So the 786, this $9 range, is also an area that you just want to. I think I'm gonna start marking the 786s a different color, not green, not yellow. The 786 of the extension, just it's like the gatekeeper, right? Because you can get above your 382 retracement level, and then just stop right at your 786. Because I mean, technically you make a new high, right? Technically, right? If you close up through there, okay? Because that's something you really want to close above. So I think I'm gonna start doing that. Drop a comment what color you guys want for that for the 786. I can go purple like what the color is. I can do that for sure. I can do that because I did do the 786 to the downside on the profit taking lab in purple as well. So I think I might do that. Just so it stands out, so we know, okay, that's the 786 extension. We know that's that's a big, the green before the 786, that's the biggest line of resistance. Let's go up to this 1618. It's a $5 million asset. We're skipping the 1272s on here and the 2272s. It's the 2618, 1618 on this next move, in my opinion, or complete bust, right? $5 million asset. A 10x is, this thing's at 50 million in a 10x. 50 million. Some of these institutions, billions, trillions, 50 million. That's like, it's like $50 to us. Maybe not everybody, but it's not a lot of money. That's all I'm trying to say. So we got some targets to the upside, right? The highest target I see going is $48. That's right under a 10x. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, not even, no, that's more than a 10x. What am I talking about? No, it is a 10x. It is a 10. Is it a 10x? It's way more than a 10x. What am I talking about? A 10x is to $8. What am I talking about? I'm thinking of the market cap, right? The market cap would be a 10x would take it to 50 million, and that would be up at like, $8 or whatever. So, yeah, this thing can go way more than a 10x. These are some crazy price targets. I'm sorry about that. I brain farted. I'm still drinking my coffee. I'm just not used to seeing. I'm not a moon boy. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is. You're right at the RSI level at the oversold zone. You got deep in the Fu Manchu. You haven't been this deep. AVT. I might have to drop like $100 into this thing and see. Honestly, you've bounced every single time you've been down here. AVT looks, wow. I mean, can you go a little bit lower? Just a little bit lower, possibly. And we're gonna go over that scenario just because of this down through here. But we're gonna. I might have to check this out. If it's on Coinbase, it is on Coinbase. Hey, Street Taco, you got me in trouble, bro. This looks good. This looks good. I like how it's just kind of selling off. It's just straight vertical to the downside. Something like this. And you saw a 500% move, something like this. So you did kind of come up and then come back down for the last little low. I'm going to check out that RSI to see what it looked like with that. I'm going to check out what the RSI looked like with that. So something like through here, you see how this, just like that. We could see something like that where you just come up and then come back. Just not all the way down there, gosh no. But just a little bit. Just a farewell, like, go F yourself, right? From the market makers. No one can have fun in this game. Okay, let's get into the daily. Let's see some, like, look at that. You got a red dot. You're in the oversold zone. Okay, so there's some reasons to maybe see a little bit more downside. I did see the 4 hour. It kind of looks a little bearish, but who cares about the 4 hour sometimes, right? I do like. Let me throw on a little trendy. You know me and my trend lines. I love the trend lines. I do. We're going to take it from like through here though. We're going to take it through here because it's been in a pretty serious downtrend from right there. We're going to take it from somewhere like that. We'll go like this. We'll be safe. Just like that. And we'll put this to the daily. We'll kind of mess around with it. Probably the 4 hour as well. And then we'll mess with it a little bit. We'll have some fun. You gotta have fun. And I talked about that yesterday. You just gotta have fun. Regardless, red, green. It is nice to see green on the charts, but at the same time, we out here when it's red, we don't change up. We don't switch up. We don't go hide. Right? We out here. Okay? So, that looks pretty good, actually. That looks pretty freaking good. And AVT, I might have to go in right now, right freaking now. We have bullish divergence too, right? We have bullish divergence forming, right? Bullish divergence formed, right? Can we close today? Let's close today, right? Let's close today, and let's see what we got for today. There's too many times where this, crypto looks great and then it just takes a dump. Um, in terms of where we've gone down through here, right, where we've gone down through here, just on this last little retracement, just high to low, kind of a double, right there at that 1272, maybe 79 cents. Maybe that's like the last straw. That scenario where you kind of come down. What did I just do? You kind of come down just one more time, right? One more time, you kind of come down just to get slightly oversold. That would mean the week would have to kind of be ugly, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that. Maybe, I don't know about that, if I'm being honest. Right? This 382, definitely need to get above this 382, without a doubt. Need to get above that 382. Let me see from this low to this high as well. That 786 is right there. Let's move that to 202, and then this 382 up through here. All right, we're going to be using 382s on this just because it's such a small asset. It's not going to take a lot to move it, so there's not going to be a lot of resistance, right? When you're dealing with maybe a $10 billion asset, a $50 billion asset, a $100 billion asset, whatever Bitcoin is, a $1 trillion asset. Resistance, they kind of you get more resistance with the increased amount of sheer volume and market cap. Right, it just takes more to move it. There's more people shorting, more people this. Not a lot of people are going to be shorting a $5 million asset. I can just guarantee you, just not a lot of people are buying it. Let's see the volume. Let's just see the volume. Right, no one's buying it. No one's shorting it. No one's buying it. No one's doing anything. That's nothing. But look, you got a bunch of this little red down through here right before your takeoff phase, right? You kind of bumped up a little bit. This is that RSI spike that we talked about right there. Well, yeah, you were in the trajectory of red, but then you bumped up slightly. Use that as a sell-off, and then you went crazy. So that's the case for going down just slightly. Let's go check out the 4 hour, and let's see if we can get another. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Drop it on the 4 hour, man. Do it on the 4 hour, will ya, please? I need to look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, let's look at price action first. Yeah, I mean, you're at the bottom of a channel, so we're going to try to find an area right at the top of this channel. We're going to see if there's anything that of value that comes right there. We're going to see if anything right there. At 886, that's typically not something that you look for, right? It's really not. I'm going to leave this 382. I'm going to go 382, 382. But, it's not something you really look for. So let's maybe zoom in. Let's see. Maybe we can find something in here, right? We got to just work for it. Got to work for it. That's the thing, though. It's tough. If this is the low, maybe we can use this as the high. Let's zoom in through here. Zoom in through here. Zoom in through here. Maybe we use this as the high. Does that line up? That does line up with that. We're going to use this as the high. This last high, come up through there. Okay. We're going to use this as the low. We're going to use this as the low, this as the high. Boom. Sometimes you just got to work for it. All right. Sometimes you just got to look, use your eyes, work for it. Aligns right perfectly. It comes through, it cuts through all of this in here. That's just Sometimes it just works out. Sometimes charts just work out. You go watch a Jasmine video, and I struggle through those videos. That thing is so difficult. AVT, honestly, pretty straightforward video. Pretty straightforward video. We're completing a C wave of a correction. We got a clean B wave. Like, this is nice. This is very nice. Shoot, I might need this to. There we go. That's fine. Okay. So maybe you run up through here like this. All right, you gotta get above something like this. My mouse is coming in today, so this is the last time dealing with ugly lines. Right, get above that, and that kind of makes sense, right? We have fake outs above, just above. Right, we capture fake outs, come back down, and then go. That'd be ideal, right? That'd be ideal. So those are the levels to the upside. The levels to the downside, I only have one level to the downside right now. I can add one more just in case we get that sell-off. So we're going to go from this low, right, this low, because we use that high, so we're going to use that high again. We're going to use this high. The 2 extensions at 66 cents. Don't really like it. Don't really like it. But it doesn't matter what I like. It really doesn't matter what I like at all. But that's kind of low. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of low. You know what I mean? That's crazy. A 2618 is right there. Dang. 79 cents. We're at 86 cents. See, this is like the one tricky part. Tricky. Okay. The 1618. The 1886. I need to zoom back out. I need to see. I'm gonna use a weekly low somewhere of interest. So that 79 cents is there. What is this at? 68 cents, right? Not 60. 68 cents the last time. I guess that's the lowest I could see it going is 68 cents. That's still 20 cents away. That's still so far. But it doesn't matter. Right? We've seen crypto just tank. That's worst case scenario, right? 7%, 20%. Right. Okay, so that's what we got for AVT. It looks good. It actually does. Look at that candle. That's a beautiful candle. Came back down, bounced right on that. Let's look at this monthly candle. That's such a nice candle. That's such a nice candle. That is such a nice candle. If this is inverted, I'm telling you right now, you're freaking crapping your pants. I call that a shooting star. If this is inverted, you're like, oh man. Start it up, you're just you're gonna go down, 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 down. That's not good. I mean, it is good if you can get continuation. It's not good for bears. Pardon me. I need to clear that up. So that's what I got for AVT. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more. If you're interested in the free Discord, it'll be linked in the description below. I'll drop the comment and pin it. I look forward to seeing you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you stopping by. Take it easy. Peace.